Hey guys, it's me, Brad Fitzpatrick, aka Fissure, back with another Humble Choice video for January 2021. What can we say about 2020? I don't think there are any words that can greatly express the disdain not only myself, but other people around the world have sustained at the heart of 2020. But Humble Bundle has always made it a choice to make things much easier with the games they give out. So without further ado, let's talk about games. The first game coming up that we have is PC Building Simulator, which I already own. This is actually a pretty good game, very relaxing by nature, where you just repair computers, and a lot of it is kind of very intuitive, that you can actually kind of go from this game to understanding how computers work in real life. They do a really good job of focusing on that. There's a reason why it's overwhelmingly positive. They have lots of name brand items in the game too, which a lot of that is DLC, which kind of hurts, but you can get the DLC for the certain specifics, which is kind of cool, but also kind of hurts, because, I mean, hey, it's DLC. Why do we want more DLC of just name brands? Okay, FIFA. But the game is actually really good. It will actually tell you specifically how to build a PC, as well as how to fix problems on PCs, you know, depending upon the situation. So it's a very intuitive game. I really enjoy it. If you haven't got this game yet, it's a perfect relaxing game just to, you know, sim life, PC builder. Next up, we have Ancestors. I have seen a lot about this game, but I have not actually played it. Basically, you start off as, you know, Monkey Man. And you basically evolve throughout the course to learn different things as you go. I have not played it, but I might if somebody wants me to play it. Seems like an interesting sort of game where you evolve and do other things that make your clan better. So, with that being said, I might go ahead and play this one. Pathologic II. I actually have the first one. It's kind of a weird horror game, almost. It's a narrative-driven, dramatic thriller about fighting a deadly outbreak in a secluded rural town. The town is dying. Face the realities of a collapsing society as you make difficult choices in seemingly lose-lose situations. The plague isn't just a disease. You can't save everyone, which is kind of true. It is 100% true in today's society. So it's kind of meta if we take a look at it now. This one is leaps and bounds better than the first one from what I hear. So I might have to actually play this one, because I have not played this one, but I have played the first. We've got Warhammer Chaosbane. This looks to be your basic dungeon crawler. Very Diablo-esque. Which, I mean, anything Warhammer is actually fantastic. The backstory on all of it is great. But it's an action RPG. In a world ravaged by war and dominated by magic, you are the last hope of the Empire of Man against the Chaos Hordes. Playing solo or with up to 4 in local or online co-op, choose a hero from 5 character classes with unique and complementary skills, and prepare for epic battles wielding some of the most powerful artifacts of the old world. So this means something that I can actually play with Scarlet or Willow, because it is local co-op, which is fantastic. We've got Total Tank Simulator. I mean, obviously the game says its name and what it is by itself. Total Tanks. I mean, not as good as Battle Simulator, I guess. But hey, you know, if you like that sort of thing, lots of real-time damage, it looks like. Destroy everything, just like tanks do. That might be right up your alley. Doesn't look to have that much of a, you know, there's a sandbox mode, but Probably nothing that I would be too interested in. We've got Song of Horror, probably one of the better horror games that came out last year. That ended around Christmas time. The last chapter came out around Christmas time. Fantastic game, which is more than likely one that I will play. Game sets across with many different characters, 13 to be precise, as it said right there, where you can go. They all have their different abilities that they can use in the playable scenario, and they can all die. So you kind of have to be curious and careful about what you do going forward. We've got Not Tonight. This one has been on my radar for a little bit, but I have not actually played it. Basically, you're a bouncer that it's kind of like Tickets Please, where you check IDs, make sure that they're real, and things like that to let people into a bar while doing other things. I will probably play this game. It's been on my radar for a bit since I saw it came out. I'm kind of glad that it's on there. Has a really interesting niche sort of gameplay. So I will probably play this at my own leisure. If you guys would like to see this, just leave a comment and let me know. We have got Vampire the Masquerade Shadows of New York. Another Vampire the Masquerade virtual novel. We did get one on the last Humble Choice. I still have not played it yet. Was it the last one or the one before that? I cannot remember, but we did get one before. If you like the Vampire the Masquerade stuff, this is something to really get into because they are easier to play and they kind of get you into the world before the new actual big budget Vampire the Masquerade game comes out. So this is something to really kind of look forward to. We've got Tales of the Neon Sea. This looks like a basic retro-style pixel art adventure, as it says right here. Set in a fully realized cyberpunk cityscape where you will encounter numerous items to investigate, curious Easter eggs, and a whole cast of interactive NPCs. You must analyze every detail and discover the truth that lurks behind the heavy mist. Take on the role of Rex, a veteran cop turned hard-boiled detective. Investigate crime in a future of cyberpunk world. Game looks rather interesting. Some of the pictures are really kind of cool. I like the art style. Very, as it says, pixel art style, cyberpunk. But it looks to be a really good adventure game. Adventure games are really kind of fun, specifically in this style. Really good point and click. It's got a gripping narrative. All right. Multiple achievements and collectible elements. Rich and varied puzzle design. All right. Play as a cat. Of course. Feeling lonely in this odd adventure, take control of a special assistant, William the Black Cat. William can travel deeper into areas our detective can't reach, often proving decisive in identifying and retrieving key evidence. All right, this might be something I might actually play now. Because you get to play as a cat. We've got Minoria. Oh, this looks to be another side-scrolling. Oh, it's a Metroidvania game. All right. Minoria is the latest and most ambitious game from Bomb Service and a spiritual sequel to the Momodora series from the same studio. Fans of Momodora will find familiar aspects in the design and gameplay elements as they master the ins and outs of parries, dodges, and a variety of different spells. Alright, so yeah, it is basically a Metroidvania Dark Souls sort of game. But the graphic art style is pretty nice and pretty cool. Alright. Giant Succubus. How can you go wrong with a giant succubus in a game that you fight? Alright, so we have De-Leveled out now. Alright, what do we got? What goes up must come down, and what comes down must be bounced. Send momentum from one block to another to shoot them around the map. Cleverly conserve momentum to navigate around the map and flick all the switches, but be careful, once you're down, there's no way back up. This platformer has no jump button. Alright, that's Very interesting. I will hate this, but it looks really interesting. We've got the Ambassador, Fractured Timelines. Alright, looks to be a retrofit action RPG. The Ambassador is a twin-stick fantasy shooter centered around the ability to stop time. You'll play as Gregor, a newly recruited member in the Eternal Fellowship and an Ambassador of Time. Just as you are learning to use your newfound powers, the Fellowship's capital city is mysteriously destroyed. As one of the only remaining Fellows, you must first find those responsible and return Tamaris to its former glory. Alright. Twin-stick action RPG. Not bad. Okay. I mean, not great, but not bad. And those look to be the games of January 2021. Some really good games here. So I've already got this one, so I'm probably not going to pick this one up. I might just give this out to somebody who would really like it. I'll probably play Ancestors Pathologic Chaosbane. Not tonight. Definitely not tonight. I really would like to play that one. Song of Horror, definitely. I love these types of games. Tales of Neon Sea does look really cool. And the others are kind of, okay, I'll probably get them, but I may not play them as much as some of the others that are on here. So, but those are the games of January 2021. Let's hope this new year has a lot of positives going forward. We never know what's going on in anyone else's life, so make sure and be kind to everyone you meet, because everyone is fighting a battle that you know nothing about. Love those close to you, forgive often, and be the change you want to see in the world. It's that simple. Love others as much as you want to love yourself. And in return, hopefully they'll love you as well. Until next time.